guys, welcome back again to my channel. Dan buat kalian yang masih baru, kenalin aku Cindy. Dan untuk video kali ini aku bakal menampilkan sesuatu yang beda dari biasanya. Sekarang aku bakal ngewawancarain atau ngobrol-ngobrol sama orang Turki. Dan kita bakal ngebahas segala hal tentang Turki, mulai dari pariwisata, tentang apapun tentang Turki, tentang kultur mereka. Dan semoga ini bisa ngasih pengetahuan yang menarik buat kalian, dan terutama buat kalian yang pengen ke Turki dan pengen tahu mempersiapkan diri untuk tahu segala hal tentang Turki sebelum pergi ke sana. Ini kalian pasti banget nonton video ini. Oh ya, buat kalian yang masih baru sama channel aku, kenalin aku Cindy Osin, dan aku mohon support dari kalian dan dengan cara like, subscribe channel aku. Dan buat kalian yang gak mau ketinggalan video dari aku, kalian bisa klik lonceng di sebelahnya subscribe. Jadi channel aku ini tuh ngebahas kebanyakan tentang aspek pariwisata dan tentang makanan, tentang budaya, tentang spot-spot menarik yang buat didatengin. Dan semoga kalian suka sama channel aku. Ya, oke, tanpa panjang lebar lagi, kita langsung mulai ke videonya. Ya.
Hi, Assalamualaikum Cindy.
Waalaikumsalam Enes. How are you?
From Turkey. Not bad, actually. I'm good. Sorry?
Nasılsın? Is it right?
Oh, yes, correct. I'm fine, thank you. And what was the correct sentence in your language? Apa kabar?
Oh, you remember that as well. Baik. İyiyim.
Baik.
Ben iyiyim.
Oh.
Is it right?
Nice, very nice. I like you are learning fast.
No, that's just a very simple sentence.
Very usual sentences.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Then our topic, I think today's topic will be tourism in Turkey, about tourism in Turkey.
When I learned about Turkey is really popular in their tourism, right? And they I think in economically they are depend on tourism. Is it right? Or no, I think because they have a lot of tourists. No?
Yes, there are lots of tourists, but because of pandemic, lots of tourists didn't come to our country, especially last year. But this year is better than last year, but it's not as expected. I mean, it's not like the past years. And before the pandemic, the tourism was a kind of it was like smokeless industry. The tourism was smokeless industry. I mean, there was no producing some heavy metals, some heavy jobs, heavy business, but at the same time, it gave us money as much as in real industry. Tourism is a big income industry for Turkey. As I remember, the Turkey's tourism developed in 1980, 1990. In these years, the president, very, very old president of Turkey, prepared something for the world tourists, and the tourism started in real meaning in Turkey. Since that time, nearly 40 years, tourism is a good industry, good income sector for Turkey.
I see. So this pandemic situation is really hit hard to Turkey, right?
Correct. Actually, how can I say? I want to say a kind of correct word for tourism's other name in Turkish. Do you know the meaning of flue, chimney?
No.
Chimney. I try to find the correct word in Indonesian. Cerobong.
Cerobong. Oh, cerobong.
Cerobongless. Okay, the suffix is in English, Cerobongles. Or maybe we can say Sektör Tampa Serobong Asap.
Ah,
Okay.
you pronounce it. Your pronunciation is really good, so I can understand.
Really? I didn't expect. Tourism, as I said, last 40 years is a kind of primal sectors for Turkey's income. Pelopor,
Yeah,
primal.
I know. Yeah.
These,
It's like
these sectors.
a main sectors, right?
For my opinion, we have some lacknesses in tourism sector, but day by day, we are closing these lacknesses.
Yeah, because you are used to it and learn and keep learning, I think.
By using hospitality, by using the delicious foods for services.
Yeah, I really want to try Turkish meals and I want to go there and try it directly. But yeah. No, I think there are some people who go to Turkey. Maybe last week there is some YouTubers from Indonesia go to Turkey. Some people still have a vacation there from Indonesia because there's many like travel agents from Indonesia that have a tour to Turkey, but in this last month, not many tour there because we have lockdown.
Do you have still lockdown in Indonesia? Do you have still?
Not really lockdown, but you call it curfew? How to pronounce it? Curfew?
Lockdown is a kind of quarantine, but we use curfew word for this situation usually, oftenly.
Yeah.
Because actually, it's not a real lockdown in here. We have a real curfew. Curfew means limited one. Lockdown is exact one.
No, not lockdown. It's like curfew.
Curfew,
but
curfew is the limited one.
Yeah.
Some people can go out, some cannot.
Yeah, exactly. And some people I see on the Instagram or in YouTube, there are still some people who have money go to Turkey, so they can spend traveling there without many people and enjoy these views, scenarios without many.
10 times more precious than the old times. They can spend it, their holidays more than special, more precious than like old times because it's not so crowded.
Will it be more expensive or no?
Actually, I don't know all the prices, but some hotels and some beaches are very high now. The prices are very high now, and some of them are not. I think the reason of this change is the mind of the hotel owners. Or
okay, do you think what is the recommended tourist spots in Turkey that you think it's really popular and people have to go there?
It changes from person to person. Did you ask this for sand, beach tourism or culture tourism? Or food tourism? How can I say?
Food tourism. Where is the popular one for food tourism? I know kebab Adana.
Correct. Yes, Adana is the name of the city.
But the cities travel tour rarely go to Adana, right? But I watched in YouTube that the original kebab is from Adana. Is it correct?
The Adana kebab was invented in Adana. Lots of kebabs invented in southeast of Turkey. In southeast area of Turkey, usually the Kurdish people live there, and their kitchen is more delicious than the normal Turkish ones. Actually, our foods are not bad, but the southeast of Turkey kitchen is one step more tasty than the other places. But every places has their own
Unique origin.
local or unique tastes too. We have a kind of food which name is mıhlama, and it's so hard to translate this one in English because they don't have any culture for mıh. Mıhlama is in Black Sea district, Black Sea area. Lots of people likes this one. Actually, I like this one too. Lots of desserts too. For example, baklava. I think baklava is baklava in all languages because it's transforming a kind of international world. Baklava is baklava in Turkish, baklava in other languages, baklava too. We cannot translate it. It's the most delicious, most famous dessert in Turkey. And the second one, in my opinion, is künefe. Künefe was invented in Hatay, the city in Hatay, south of Turkey, the closest city to Syria and Mediterranean Sea. That city is Hatay, and they have lots of delicious. It's near to southeast of Turkey, maybe because of this. They use a kind of saltless cheese and a kind of dough, a kind of clay, which is like little wires. The clay dough doesn't have any sugar or salt. The cheese doesn't have any sugar or salt too. We are adding a kind of sugared hot water over the clay, that it becomes a kind of dessert. But the sugar amount in the water is high. That is künefe. We call the sugared water as sherbet. I think sherbet is a kind of Arabic word, and maybe you can use it. Do you know sherbet?
No.
For the food tourism, I can say about Iskender food for Bursa. It's a kind of kebab, but very different type and very delicious type. But we have different type of kebabs too. For example, aubergine kebab. Kebab means the meat which is cooked on coal. Maybe you can use for kebabs, or you can use a kind of grill for them. The differences is about how to prepare the raw meat before cooking. Southeast of Turkey has lots of kebabs. Even I don't know all of them. For example, do you know the meaning of well, shaft, pit? The water is inside the land, but under the land. We have pit kebab too.
From the water?
They are put. No, the pit is empty. It's made by human. Okay, and we put the fire bottom of it.
You put the meat.
We put the meat on a kind of sticks, and we put that sticks to the edges of the pit, like here.
And
cover it. Wait for the firing. Around 2 hours later, we are opening the lid. Now we are opening the lids, and we are taking from meats inside the pit. Sand, sun, sea tourism is at the west of Turkey and south of Turkey, because these seas are hot. Black Sea district has Black Sea, but it's cold. But Black Sea is very green, like your country. Area has lots of rain, like Indonesia, like tropical countries. And if you go to the Black Sea, you don't feel like in Turkey. It's like Indonesia. Everywhere air is green.
Actually, Istimewa Musab is traveling to Black Sea area in
In
their
these
last,
days,
yes, in their last videos. Yeah, it's very green and it always rain. Their
yes,
videos.
nearly always day by day. If there is a rain, if there is no rain for that day, the next day has rain exactly.
Do you like it? You don't like rainy.
One day is dry, one day is rainy.
So, so do you like
Yes,
go there?
for personal situation. I like sun.
Okay. Next question. Budget to spend a week in Turkey.
If you want to go to nightlife, if you want to go to so luxury places or hotels, it's more than $1,000 for each person. But for $500 for each person, again, I think you can do lots of things for 1 week. Not so luxury, but not so bad too. Everyone must check the prices of the hotels before coming here on Google or on Booking.com, blah blah, something like that, because it's changing so quickly. For example, the Russians like Turkey so much, and they like Mediterranean Sea district. I mean Antalya, Mersin, Adana. They come there so much, but the English people likes Marmaris and Fethiye. This year we have lots of Russian tourists, and Germans and Englishes. I mean, didn't come so much. I think this year, and this means Marmaris and Fethiye is cheaper than Antalya now. I think probably it will be like that, but this is an exception for this year.
So it changed time to time, right? Depends.
Correct. And if you prefer little hotels or if you prefer the hostels for nighting, it will be cheaper than the normal prices. But if you want to spend your vacation in 5-star hotel, of course it will be high. And lots of 5-star hotels are at west of Turkey and south of Turkey, near the seaside. I mean, the popular places. We have 5-star hotel in the cities too, but they are not so popular.